Hello everybody, this is Watermelon Dallin and I'm back with another video. Today I'll be sharing with you how you can actually add on a new disk to your PC. More of the after you do the physical part, what you can actually do. And I'll be covering partitioning as well. So this is part of my Windows 10 series. So if you have more videos or any type of request for this particular series you want to add, just let me know as well. Okay, let's begin. So as you can see, this is my Windows 10 desktop. Okay, what we're going to do is I'm going to explain a little bit of theory, just a little bit. Okay, I'm going to press Windows R, which will open the run command. And as you can see here, I actually typed this just now when I was doing the test before the recording. This is basically the disk mgmt, which is disk management. Disk management is a utility tool in Windows 10 that allows you to manage your disk. So let's hit enter and go and see what's inside. Okay, over here you can see the disk that you have already in your computer. As you can see over here, there's this black one which I want you to know that this is unallocated, and it's also stated here. What does unallocated means? Unallocated means this is free space. You can actually use it in another drive later, which I'm going to cover. So primarily, your Windows 10, right, it uses your Windows 10 operating system is on your C drive, and you need to know that within this C drive, it was partitioned to have all these spaces that's reserved for Windows to actually use it for some other purposes, which I myself am not too sure the details. Yeah. So you do need to know that that's why your Windows, if you partition it to have a 60 GB, you won't get the full 60 GB. Is for all portable drives as well. Most of them, some spaces that are gone, right, they are used for some other things. Okay, so now I'm going to make this volume over here, this black color one, a D drive volume. So how do I do that? So you just need to right click and then click on new simple volume. When you do partitioning, right, you will see that I'll do the exact same action, which I'll show you when I add in a new disk. Okay, so let's click on next, just follow the wizard. This is, yeah, okay, let's just follow the wizard, click next. Okay, over here, what do we need to do? Over here, we need to indicate the amount of space we would like our simple volume to be, which is in MB. Now this is 51439. Okay, in this case, I'm just going to leave it as it is because I want that 60 allocated, the whole entire thing to be it. Later I'll show you the calculation. Okay, so let's just click next. Over here, you are able to do a few things. Okay, you are able to mount it to a folder path. If you want to see that, I'll be able to show you. So basically over here, you can just browse and mount it to a particular folder. Okay, but we are going to do this drive letter way. Okay, maybe let's just assign this to a folder, right? Okay, let's browse and put this folder in my C drive. Right. I haven't done this in a very long time. Okay, so you see I click browse. This is my C drive. I'm going to create a new folder within my C drive. Okay, and this folder shall be called 60 GB disk. Okay, hold on, sorry. I don't know why I can't overwrite that. Okay, 60 GB disk. Okay, this will be my name for this folder. Okay, you can name it something else. Okay, I'm just showing you this is an actual option which you can actually use. So after that, let's just click on next. I can just zoom out, let you see the whole entire picture. Okay, after that, let's click next. And then over here, you are able to pick your type of format. NTFS is a format that is for Windows. there used to be FAT32 and the others. exFAT, this one you are able to read and write. If you have a Mac, right, and your thumb drive is exFAT, you'll be able to read and write. Whereas if it's NTFS, for your Mac computer, you only can read but you cannot write into a drive. At least that's what I discovered. I haven't double checked my theory yet, so take it with a grain of salt. Okay, so let's call this, it's still called new volume. It's a volume label. Okay, we can call this first volume, right? Okay, it's just a random name. Whether you want to have quick format or or you want to enable file folder compression, I won't suggest this for now at this stage. So let's just leave this be. Okay, I'm gonna show you the settings. Okay, later when you set up your new disk, it's roughly the same steps. Okay, we'll walk through that as well. After that, over here you just double check your settings and whatever. Over here they even give you the amount MB, where is this volume going to be stored. Okay, let's just click finish, and here you go. Okay, so let's continue from where we left off. Let's just see. Okay, so we have already created the drive, and right now what we want to do is to check where's our drive. So remember, I created it in the C drive, so this is C drive, and on the top right where my cursor is, you can see the drive over here. It has already been created. So remember, I name it this 60 GB drive. So if I go to properties, so you can just right click and then properties is right here. Okay, you will notice the details that we actually key in just now is right here as well. So it is in our C drive and it is a folder volume. So right here you can just put in any of your files inside this folder. So we can just hold on. Yep. Hold on. Then we can just create a new folder over here, or new text document. So this is the new text document. I pressed T, that's why I could jump all the way here. So let's call it test, and then we can have some text in there. Hello, I am Watermelon Dallin. So yeah, we can save it, and our drive is working fine. So now let's go on to the second task of the day, which is if you have your new hard disk that comes in. So to simulate this, I have to shut down the virtual machine. Okay, so let's shut down the virtual machine. Okay, usually it takes quite a bit to do the process of shutting down and stuff. Let's give it a little bit of time. So this is back to my host, right? Let's edit virtual machine settings and pretend we have a new hard disk of maybe 128 gig. Usually hard disks are 1 terabyte and above. All of us, we need to use a lot of data and stuff. So let's add. Okay, the process that you would do on your local machine is the same. When I got my PC built, that was the same exact step I took, minus this adding of hard disk part. This is just for the VM. So I don't really know much about hardware, but usually you should try to pick something that is definitely compatible, right? You don't want to plug into your PC and your whole PC just explodes. I mean, I heard of stories like this before. Right now I am creating new partition, if you could see. Okay, so let's change this to 128. Okay, so let's just say you have 128 gig of space, and then now we will let's just create this. So now it's already created, and after it is already created, let's just press OK, so it will actually be added. So let's power it back on. So how's everybody doing, in my audience area? I know I've really not been updating my videos and stuff, and have been leaving some of you unread. Let me get back to you as soon as possible. I'm really sorry for that. Yeah, I had a lot of things going on in my life, and I really want to continue producing content, but you know, it's the environment, the time, and you know, yeah. So I really hope you all understand. Okay. Maybe I should, you know, do things like streaming and stuff so that, you know, I don't really need to edit them. Editing them takes me a bit more time. Yeah. Okay, so I'm into my virtual machine. Okay, and right now, let's go back to disk management. Okay, so you see this new alert box that pops up. Oh no, every time I open this thing, right, it will lag like crazy. Hold on. Okay, so there's this dialog box that popped up to tell you that this one, you know, this is the disk you have added, and I believe it's the same. If you don't receive this dialog box, you will have to right click it. Yeah, so basically, which one would you want to pick? That is a very good question. If I remember my theory correctly, this is, you know, for bigger disk. I do have to check. Maybe I can put my the solution in the description. But let's just go for GPT GUID partition table, which is the one that goes up to. I actually really can't remember the theory. Yeah, I have to go and check it out and put it in the description. So stay tuned for that. Like I can even do another video to explain on this. Okay, so now I just click OK. You realize that the disk has been sort of in a way initialized and is like this, right? So how do we see if it's already initialized? If it's not, right, you probably will still see the disk here, but you have to right click and make it go online. So right now it says it's online. If it doesn't have that, you know, that alert box that pop up, right, when you open this disk management, then what you have to do is to right click the disk, and then there should be a button called you know, go online or something like that, or make online or something like that. After that, you click that, you will have that same dialog box you saw just now. Okay, so let's continue with what we would do. So let's go for okay, so before I hold on. Okay, so now the thing is, to partition it, we need to go for MBR drive. So I guess I clicked the wrong thing. Okay, we can talk about dynamic disk and MBR disk in another video. Okay, I have to do that soon. So I'm converting it to an MBR drive, and then that's where I can partition it. So I guess just use MBR boot instead of GPT GUID partition. So with this, right, now we can create a new simple volume, which is the same thing that we did just now. So you see the same wizard? Yeah, it's the exact same. So let's go inside this and let's partition out a little bit of. Should we use all? Probably not, right? Okay. I will just use 60 GB of space. So in this case, 60 GB of space will be 60 times 1024, which would give you 61440. Okay, so let's just key in 61440. Oops, 61440. Okay, 61440 is our disk space that we want to use, and let's allocate it to. Usually try not to use A or B letter. Okay, just to note lah. Okay, anyways, let's just go next, and then let's pick the letter right here. So remember, we already tested the volume one, so it was D. So now we have to use E, volume E. Okay, so let's just go next. Oh, wait. Sorry about that. You may ignore that. Okay. hold on. Yeah, okay, so as I was saying, you can click letter E and we can go next, and then over here we can actually format the same thing. So let's just leave this as NTFS and name this as, you know, data. So usually I have my partition one for data, so to put in all the data, and then the other one is for my program files, so that, you know, I don't mess things up. And then after that, just click finish and you are done. Okay, your volume will be created. So then it will be created as NTFS. So oops, I really opened the wrong thing. Oh no, I really have to ensure that. Okay, so you can see over here, your drive is here. We just created it, and if you go properties, you know, we can actually see the properties over here as well. So I hope that this video gives you a very broad overview of partitioning, and there are a lot of questions that I have not answered, like, you know, what's MBR, what's GPT, and of course, you know, I'll link a video of a professional who can explain this way better than me. But maybe I'll just do my own version of it, so that, you know, when you take modules like system administration, you will be able to remember it better. Because I mean, at that point of time when I was taking that, of course it was at the top of my head. So after not doing it for a while, that's where, you know, the knowledge, you know, just goes away for a while. Okay, so I hope I've covered everything, and I would like to see you in my next video, and I try to get my video out as soon as possible. Sorry for all the extra sounds you heard in my video. Yeah, thank you so much, and I'll see you in my next video.